He has a pretty design.
You, but are you Miss Nicole?
2 Hex girls in one act is crazy.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
She wouldn't even give him eye contact. Arguably 2 of the strongest and oldest characters in Genshin finally make an appearance. And it turns out that Durin's unique abilities could change everything, but there seems to be a huge risk. Welcome back, I'm Kieran, and today my degenerate Twitch chat and I are reacting to Nod-Krai Act 5. A huge thank you to the support on these videos. I don't really often upload supercuts to the channel, but Nod-Krai has a lot going on. If you guys would prefer to see highlights, just let me know, but if you're enjoying these full-length supercuts, then I'll continue to upload them this style. Make sure to hype and like the video as always if you want to see our Act 6 reaction up on the channel as soon as possible. I'll be streaming it over on Twitch in the week, so go follow over there and keep an eye out. This game.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards.
I have nothing against Catherine personally, but like I was trying to do my dailies and got locked into this cutscene, and I'm just mad still.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime in Nod-Krai.
What's like the best holiday destination? I would imagine Natlan's pretty fire, right? Like it's like you got nice hot weather. Like the vibes are good there. You can ride on a cuckoo soar or something.
Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the Wild Hunt causing chaos or the Returing stirring up trouble.
Now I think about it though, Mondstadt wouldn't be too bad. You can go on like a little winery tour. Nice and peaceful there. You get to see all like the cobblestone and the decoration of the city. Either or. Depends on what kind of holiday you like.
It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
Is that like a pop-up pirate reference? They should sell that on the Genshin merch store.
That's right. Another win for Teyvat's top duo.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Ah, the festival, right?
Oh, yeah. Llama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too? Paimon thought it was just for Moon Goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to
It's
do
like
business.
Christmas.
They do not concern themselves with the religious element.
Yo, it's literally Christmas, bro.
The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nod-Krai's most lively festival.
You think they got advent calendars?
Oh, sounds like fun. Great.
I'm in.
Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where
Okay,
the spaceship
finally.
landed.
We're finally getting into
We
this.
didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
I still think that fool's coming back.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for.
How does that help us when we are looking for
By
something?
that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching.
Okay.
But the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
Okay, we weren't looking and we didn't find it. We're fighting Reria.
Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
You know what? That's fair. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the Doctor so far.
What's wrong? She looks
Behind the
super
scenes.
serious all of a sudden. Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the Doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in Natlan that he's investigating the moon, and he's the one messing around with Reria to...
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui.
Yeah, it's weird. We've been more friendly than anything with them at the
It
moment.
is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to? True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway.
Right?
She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, She doesn't seem like a bad person.
She's simply a tsundere.
Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something? But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Yeah, it would be crazy if she were behind Paimon right now.
What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
She doesn't need to be, because she's the one that made Catherine.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now.
I forgot where we were.
Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina?
Am I Paimon?
Yeah, let's go see Columbina.
Is she running? Honestly, fair. She's about to kidnap Paimon.
You won't snitch on us, will you?
I was just trying to get my dailies from yesterday.
Not entirely sure what you're talking about. But rest assured, I protect client and adventurer confidentiality as a matter of principle.
Yeah, but can she, like, dig into your data?
Phew, that's a relief. Paimon does not want to get an earful from her.
Expect Paimon to get an earful from her later. Oh my god, I can't. I still can't.
Sure what you're...
Phew.
Genshin, let me do my dailies.
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we
Yeah.
just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I
She's so
consider
funny.
it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
Too sweet for that. She got manners.
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
What? The way she just floated down, I did not expect that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
She's kind of sweet.
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Apart from with Arlecchino and Marionette, maybe.
They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Is anything that... Are you going to be even more lonely there? They got, like, rabbits over... Like, what's going on?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here.
Huh. I wonder if there's any, Kaguya inspiration for her.
If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
She gonna get Thanos out of Teyvat?
Alright then.
Can that happen to us?
We're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
This concerns me because we're also not from here, right? Is it because she didn't get her passport stamped by Alice? Did we get our passport stamped by Alice?
How do you intend to return?
The Moon Prayer Night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
There is that aspect.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
She really does. I like how she's warmed up to us. Like, you could tell that she really likes us.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
She speaks like she's in Organization 13. What in the Kingdom Hearts kind of conversation is this?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of
thinks we may
experience
have
in this area.
Similar feelings or experiences before.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
Live in the moment.
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
She's very monotone.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one.
Alright.
Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
Aw, look at it watching from over here. The one that guided us to her in the first place.
I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that! We take care of everything! All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
That's a One Piece out move. Having a party in the middle of a place when you got a bounty in your head? Yeah, I guess we didn't consider that. Could we give her like a makeover? Like a costume?
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back! Well, she does. Paimon's actually not too sure what she's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like.
You have a suitcase?
Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no.
That doesn't sound like an answer to me at all. I think she's being metaphorical with a suitcase. Honestly, yeah, it's just funny.
Rather, it is. There is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you.
There's no need.
We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Is this about her name? By the end of this, she needs some kind of name that she relates with, right? Hey, maybe that... Oh. I was turning white.
And also, I do not know.
Seems to be more than that.
Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
I want to know the same damn thing.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Maybe he likes Lauma a bit too much then, huh?
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Good cover, Lauma. Good cover.
Right, yeah, that too.
That too.
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nod-Krai. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
This place is so beautiful.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Returing. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder
Makes perfect
Catherine
sense.
said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not.
I'm telling you, it's quite literally Christmas.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Don't crash out.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Yeah, well, are you gonna be more surprised knowing that she's about to leave?
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Nope, Llama knows what's up.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision.
She's so well connected to her.
Well,
She's
if
very
Kuthar
emotionally
has
intelligent. I love
decided to
Llama.
participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people
Yeah,
who carved
the statues are exactly like
did an
her.
excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
If only Rere were on our side, we could disguise her.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
I wonder if Albedo could figure something out as an alchemist.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstadter spirit is strong with this one.
Right?
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows? Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward
What
to
is
the
she
Moon
talking
Prayer
about?
Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same,
I was gonna
surely.
say, as a couple.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
All right, Mr. Poet.
Before you leave,
Barker the Poet.
let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kuthar's decision.
She said yes, no, I don't know. I hope that helps. Yo, the decorations. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Oh, she's too small. Oh, nope, she's not. Yay! There you go. Perfect. Now all we need is Alice on the other side.
Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's in
Where there's drums on the moon.
In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Oh, my Digimon.
Monitor! You want to play too?
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
I wonder if it's something to do with a connection to Columbina, where like if they know how to do that because of the moon and the moon's customs, if this one's super related to Columbina and like it also, like, and Columbina doesn't really remember the moon or like the moon's customs or anything like that, then there could be something there.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Okay, Travis Barker.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They're preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large.
I can't believe they made a Lauma statue.
Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
An absolutely stupendous confectionery. What is that?
Look at all these colors. It looks great.
They got Skittles in Nod-Krai?
Try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet. Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
They put MSG in that. The way she said that, I know she put something crazy in there. They got Red 40.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
Hold on, so is it kind of like, is it like Eid where there's like no like specific date? It's more in relation to like the moon. That's actually really interesting. I didn't think about the potential connection there.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival.
Okay, so she was surprised. I was gonna say she took that so casually, as if she already knew it would happen.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another.
I imagine that'd be difficult to her, for her, when those people like worshipped her though.
She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since.
And this is what the answer's for. Okay.
I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. Ah, I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble.
She seems very conflicted.
But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is.
I mean, he's very astute because she was just talking about how she feels like her arm's being tugged. But maybe she wants that though. Maybe she does want to stay here.
Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
I don't know what the hell is up there. How do you even come back down?
Paimon
Like-
agrees wholeheartedly.
I want to see
Festivals
what's
are
on the
all about
moon.
having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Traveler needs blessings, not burdens. Sounds good in principle, but will blessings alone be enough for Columbina? That's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe she actually wants to stay here. Like...
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo and Flint! What could they be chatting about?
Remember I said how Albedo and Flynn's are besties now because of that little manipulation comment at the start of the last act?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Okay, Obi-Wan.
Perfect. We
That
have
man needs to
some
start
new
watching Star
volunteers
Wars.
for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
That is the theme of today.
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Oh, I thought he was just playing along.
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
Them fools don't look purple enough to me either.
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh?
Okay.
What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nod-Krai before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nod-Krai in the run-up to Moonprayer Night.
Nod-Krai got a lot going on.
From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless.
They're straight up apparitions.
There is no great cause for concern.
That's weird though.
All the Mirage
I don't know if I
stories
like
I've
that.
heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too.
What the hell was the
So
doctor
I'm planning
doing?
to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
Are we finally gonna see her?
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
That's annoying.
We don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know. That,
Pause.
in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
So, I have her child. Like, does she not want to see Klee?
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Never.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Nod-Krai, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
And her staff, Yehoda. We can invite her and her one staff member. No, I'm kidding. I'm guessing the rest are out on the field collecting intel, right? That makes sense.
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little,
I love
though.
Nefa's music.
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moonprayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears.
I'm starting to think that whatever has been happening is the Doctor's experiment. If he's been trying to figure out a way to take the moon, so to speak, he might even be the reason that Columbina's weak and being rejected in the first place. He's doing some kind of nonsense. that's affecting her directly. If we can deal with him, maybe she can stay. I don't know. Take the moon, bro thinks he's Gru. Yo, the doctor. The doctor is Gru. Yo, I never seen Despicable Me, but I've heard people talk about it, so I never would have processed that. That's funny.
But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest.
I'm starting to think Rere was just a way for the Doctor to be able to siphon energy off of Columbina. Energy output that he can take and then use for his own shenanigans.
First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too.
He's a phantom.
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
That's very interesting. Remember in the Raiden Shogun story quest, where you kind of had like phantoms of people from Inazuma who died? It's not quite the same, but I'm wondering if they're kind of similar concepts in a way.
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
6,000 is crazy.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
She counted? First of all, Paimon, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 4,000. He said 6,000 years? 6,000 is crazy.
Sounds like
Hyperborea, 6,000 years.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
Just marry her.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
Now, I understand that obviously she wants to make up for having her eyes healed.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It
Look at this little team.
coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
It makes sense for him, especially.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the Abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the Ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
My Dragonborn son? You call him Durin the Dragonborn? You're about to hit the Fusro Dar on the Abyss.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
You know what? I'm just now realizing. He gives Might Guy energy from Naruto. Like, there's something about him that's so like, bro, if he had a little mini Rock Vaka or Vaka Lee, I don't know. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I think it could be the voice actor, though, that's throwing me.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess.
You've been underestimating me? Why would you have been doing that? Didn't I save you out on the battlefield?
I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Okay, well, I didn't get to finish my thought, but I don't know if that confirms it. I was thinking, I've heard her like so socially awkward in my mind. I'm not sure she can handle a party, actually.
Way to contradict me.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
Okay.
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
See? She's talking about so many people. Oh. You're like Barry from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. How she moves so quick?
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Our spaceship.
Like a spaceship?
Are you kidding me? Paimon's plan actually worked?
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown. What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything. Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow.
Why she look jealous back there?
Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
This still sounds like Drake's passion fruit though.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
She mad that Yehoda gave up the information so freely and easily.
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out everything for free?
She's so predictable, I'm not even mad at it. Because this is so her character, man.
Oh, sorry, boss.
He said, ain't no way you gave out something so valuable for nothing. Even though it's none of my business and, you know, realistically, you should be able to do what you want with your own money. Mimi? Oh. There it is. There's the gummy ship. Yo, can you get out of my whip? Look at these fools looking at it. The Traveler is a Keyblade wielder. Hoyo, get a key-shaped weapon in Genshin. That's what I'm saying. Throw it in there.
Well, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
If this has to be based on people's memories.
After image?
Ah, you're already here.
Does the doctor see our ship? What's going on with this? Is he messing with us? I don't know. I have so many questions here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them,
Yeah, that's
since
weird.
they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now.
If we can't interact with this, I'm struggling to figure out how this would give us any clues as to how to actually find our spaceship, though. What were you going to say, though? Oh, yeah. You can buy jewelry once you've got your place. That was my decision, even though it's not my decision to make.
The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
That's how I feel right now, Paimon. I'm just... So these are people who must have seen our spaceship? They may not have even been here at the same time, but it kind of looks like they saw it.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that
Can it speak?
a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
So she's Ace Ventura. I forgot about that. Expecto Patronum. That's it. Oh, okay.
Oh,
What if we had follow-up questions? You just gonna go? Okay.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
He's coming back with homies.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
Hold on.
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while.
What kind of timeline shenanigans is happening then? So if in this... Hold on. I may be misunderstanding what's happening here. But as far as I can tell, these are apparitions from different timelines. Not different timelines, but like in the past. Yeah? Is that correct? If that is the case, are you telling me her from the present told them to go eat it in the past? So... I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
That's why I'm like, what is, like, you're trying to break my mind, Genshin Impact. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey, right? And the Doctor Who is going out. And the Doctor with some shenanigans too. Hold on. If I made a Doctor Who joke when I first saw the Doctor and he's messing with some space-time stuff, that's actually kind of funny.
good point. Great thinking, Lauma.
Blunthorn rhinos can use Kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through.
You know what would be really cool? If something we interacted with from the present in the past moved our ship, which is why we couldn't find it until now, but we know where it is because at that moment we told whatever it was that moved it to move it for us.
They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
Dig, let dig, that fool.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
So it's been there for a while if you've never seen it move.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
That thing was just chilling for a while.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nod-Krai.
Reenacting? So we're not directly interacting with them? Because I didn't think we could until Lauma started talking with the deer and the other animals.
It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
That's weird.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
So why were those animals the exception? That's true. Yeah, it's unfortunate we're not seeing anything actively important to the lore, the story, or any of the mysteries. It's like we're just seeing the ship. But who knows? Right? That's what I'm saying. It is quite arbitrary.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it.
I knew it existed. I came here in it.
People tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
For once, it's crazy. I feel like he's a great Grandmaster.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
What kind of ad is this? Oh, he's being chased by the... What the Scooby-Doo scene is this?
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
I can't do anything. You have to watch that fool die?
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
Bless him. He's so innocent. I really like Durin.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
Why does Flynn's feel like their dad right now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim.
So it keeps replaying over and over again.
There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll
Bless
make us
him.
a fire. You should rest and have some water.
Even work? Safe journey, Mimi. Enjoy your time shopping as well.
Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nod-Krai during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct.
That's interesting.
As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nod-Krai, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nod-Krai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
I guess Flynn's would have been around.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
Oh, he didn't realize that.
That would be my guess as well.
So they're all coming to the same conclusion together, basically.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident?
Because I seen it.
And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
600 or 700? Like, which is it? That's a 100-year gap. You gotta be sure.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
Right.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return.
Is that how he feels about himself? He doesn't have that passion? Which is why he reacted the way he did to that?
Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerear's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
Yo, it would be kind of sick if Flynn teaches Durin how to utilize his power.
My
he doesn't
honest
know how to
answer
already.
is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all?
Bless him, man. I see why you guys are so protective and over Durin. Like, you just want to take care of him, right?
My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerear, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
He is giving Sora energy. We've been talking about Kingdom Hearts a lot today, but I like him.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion.
There we go.
Hooray for consensus.
I hate that he's talking like this. Investigation, consensus. Because I'm like, reminded of the Doctor again, and I'm just waiting to see how he's involved with this.
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
Look, I love Yehoda, but her talking about having screws loose is crazy.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea!
Yeah, she finally got the name right.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
She's being a little petty. I understand like her worldview and how she deals with things, especially after seeing her history. I felt like what we've done together and after everything that's happened, like she'd be a little bit more free with this kind of thing. Why she look like she want to divorce Lauma right now?
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out info for free? Sorry.
Yehoda, you're too honest and free-flowing.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Yeah, she is in a bad mood.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although,
I'm on.
Does food go bad on the moon?
Seems like it would be cold up there, so I'm sure it's like constantly refrigerated. Do you think they can have barbecues up there?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
No, because doesn't a lot of the light... I guess it's reflection of light on the moon, right? It's kind of bright, though.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
I don't... That's okay.
None of these sound like things
Right.
she would be even remotely interested
Especially that last one. That felt like the most
We don't interact with her
un-Columbina
enough
gift.
to know what she likes.
Maybe we can ask Marionette. A T-set? A T-set? I don't know how safe it is to light a fire out there. Yeah, the whole thing could explode or nothing could happen, and no in between, I fear. Mondstadt is kind of semi-inspired by Arthurian legends, so a sudden couple of Doctor Who nods wouldn't surprise... Yeah, I guess so. How about shoes? Yeah, get her some Ugg boots or something. I don't know. Her feet might get cold up there.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Don't look at me.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Alright.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Man, why do I have to do the dirty work?
Is something the matter?
Oh, we could tell the trauma he just went through.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on
He is
yourself.
a sweet boy, ain't he?
If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
You kind of are a kid. Alright, gang, I think it's time for me to take a quick... Is she okay? Not on the floor, is she?
Columbina, we're back!
Did she run away from home?
Huh? She's not here.
I mean, I guess this isn't home, but you know.
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go?
This is concerning.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know.
Maybe Columbina went out for walkies. Oh my god, my chair's caught. I'm trying to move forward, and it's not moving. There you go. LT's the next banner on Friday? Okay.
Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
That's concerning. What if she already went to the moon?
Columbina! Are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
She hasn't been kidnapped, has she?
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
Did Alice take her to border control?
What about Luonatar? Luonatar, you there?
Oh.
Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Yeah, you have no idea?
Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news.
And that happened when we left, right?
They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super She might know what's happening.
Mike Leaf, welcome in. How are you?
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color.
Oh, so you took her
Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Oh, that's how you came to that conclusion. Okay. Well, that's concerning. She said she was gonna get wiped off the face of the earth. Don't tell me that's what happened.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Unless she did get kidnapped.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's Nod-Krai's information hub after all.
Wait, Mike, I hope you're not spoiling the story for me, because I am playing for it. I'm going to find out through playing the story. If I'm asking questions, I'm not asking you for a direct answer. I'm just, like, letting you know where my mind's at, or theorizing. So that I can, you know, like, don't tell me something the game's going to tell me in a few minutes or an hour or whatever. Like, let the game's events unfold, please.
Makes sense. Let's go. Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas,
This is
your
Alice.
free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod-Krai.
This is Alice.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come
She's a troll.
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
I don't think it is, Lalma. She's just a troll.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
Is it Super Mario Galaxy?
Okay, the jig is up.
I love Alice, dude.
Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face.
She's here. I watched the version live stream.
Great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh, she's adjusting the cap. Dude, she's the best. What do you mean she's adjusting the camera? Why is she Deadpool? She's actually breaking the fourth wall. Great adventurer of the realms, Dodo King, defender of old Mondstadt, etc. She got so many titles I can't even fit them all on there. But most importantly, the mother of the most adorable Klee, my child, who I've been taking care of almost the entire game. Please reward me. She changed the... No. Has that happened before? She actively changed the text?
What is going on?
She added her name in. I don't think it's happened like that before. And she's breaking the fourth wall too much. She's way too important.
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel, and we ourselves keep a very low profile.
Dude, I love her.
Notorious name dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I for one think I'm really quite amazing.
Me too.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time?
Crazy.
Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think?
I can't stop
How does it feel
smiling.
to finally meet me?
Incredible.
You look like...
You look just like Klee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy.
I mean, she's been running around on my team the whole time. Dog, did her dad even try? She cloned herself.
Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
All right, hold on. Relax, okay?
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I
Pat on
certainly
her
won't
hair?
be forgetting it anytime soon.
Dude, I hate that Lauma was my favorite Genshin Impact character for like 5 minutes, and then Alice said hello.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon
She
will do
finally
fine.
turned up, just as we got
This
Peek.
is Alice from the Hexenzirkel. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
Her shoes, man.
That's right. She's a good person. Just kinda unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable?
She has a point.
If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
Yeah, she said, yo, FAI.
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet
The
you.
piano is going crazy. It definitely feels as hectic as Alice's energy in the back there. But like the regal, like I'm not sure if it's like strings going on as well. Is like, it's like complimentary. It does feel like her character. It's like she's so regal but so hectic at the same time. That's how the music is. Did you know Yehoda's design has the largest thighs of any medium height female in Genshin? No. No, I didn't.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nod-Krai's present situation.
Oh, she read the Cliff Notes?
In other words, I've read the
Wow.
whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
I was gonna make the same joke. What do you mean? She's a Dragon Ball Z fan? Last time on Genshin Impact?
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
That's the way to put it.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nod-Krai, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already.
Are you trolling?
This time I'm the final boss.
What, you meant that?
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You
Her
will never
animations.
succeed.
Like, truly, like, the way she moves feels so much more video gamey and less, like, gacha gamey. I don't know how... Like, if they're trying to make every character feel like this going forward in future patches, that'll be incredible.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow.
So we win?
Thus falls the great Dodo King.
You know what? I know people are making fun of the hat, but I actually really like it because we get to see her hairstyle and everything. I really love her design.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
I'm Klee's dad, I have to.
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
Never that.
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
I mean, maybe it's whatever's going on with Columbina right now and, you know, these apparitions.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nod-Krai because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexenzirkel.
And the fact that this is the first time she's showing up in person shows this is probably going to be pretty bad.
It concerns the three moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
There we go.
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
Oh, I got my tea right now.
My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I
Checks
do
out.
technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders.
Passport control, bro. Also, like, her sense of whimsy and fun is very much like Mondstadt. She's so chill.
I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through.
Well, that's a bit cooked. So we would have had to have come through abyssal energy to make it here then, no?
And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on.
Okay.
And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. the influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
The what? Trilunar? I mean, there are 3 moons, right? What is that?
A
Synergy?
trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Devat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
That has to be new information. It's new information to me. Maybe this was in the books, but again, I'm playing this just off the Archon quest for the most part. The moon goddesses controlled the laws of the world. Of Tevat. So why the hell would Tevat ever reject Columbina? The heavenly principles are doing this then, no? Unless it is the doctor's experiment or something. There's no reason for Tevat to reject her if previously she would have been someone who, I mean, I guess that's eons ago and things have changed, but still, that doesn't add up to me.
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable.
Is it an issue if me holding one and Arlecchino holding one have been giving energy to Columbina to sustain her? Does that count as it not being in a singular body? Because we may have just caused a boo-boo.
But, fast forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nod-Krai. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame, and it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
You know what? You're valid for that, but your peaceful, sunny environment... Bruh, your daughter is creating the sunny environment through global warming or blowing up, not growing up. She's destroying the whole landscape.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
Rhine-daughter.
Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows? I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
What does Nicole know?
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
Yeah, she spoke to us for a teacup. Yo, you witches love tea, huh? They might be British as hell.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Damn, they said we're out of date? We need new tech? It's interesting, after what Flynn's was talking about regarding fate, we're reminded that Nicole's whole thing, her expertise is fate. So it'll be curious to see if those 2 characters interact during this patch.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
So I was right then. So she just, whoosh, like she said she was going to.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long.
Me when I have a fever.
Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out?
It's interesting, I know she's the moon goddess, but like, people typically say is the sun out, not the other way around.
I think I'll go for a walk. Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
Oh my god, she's become an apparition like that. But she's not... Can she look down at her own body like the ghosts in cartoons? That's crazy.
The day has come at last.
She looked just like Casper.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form?
Sustaining physical form is crazy, by the way.
But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home.
According to Alice, you were not.
Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear?
She's coping. She's like, I'll get my wish through dying, I guess. No, I don't know.
I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel.
How could we possibly see where she... How can we... This is going to be weird.
But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
Our final chance to go there?
Come on, come on! Wait for me!
Yeah, no one can see her. She cast with a friendly ghost right now.
Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
Could we have passed her and not realized?
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way.
Yeah, she's a fly on the wall.
In the past,
But
people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
this might be good because this is weirdly like a really nice way for her to see how people really feel about her and to hear positive words about herself and show that they actually care, especially through this festival.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat. Coming.
I want to watch them a little longer.
The first time I get to play Columbina and I'm a ghost is crazy work, Hoyoverse. Is this how she'll move regularly? Oh wait, her shoes are gone. Where her little... Oh, wait, what? Hold on. They appear.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Interesting looking balloons. Run and jump? All right, I'll do it after this.
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Water balloon? Absolute menace.
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
No, no, have a little joy and whimsy. It's okay. Not everything has to be so strict.
Huh?
See, this is going to be one of those times she realizes that, like, just because of who she is doesn't mean she can't have fun and interact with people honestly like this too.
All right, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
Also, ain't it too cold to be doing water balloon nonsense over there? I know Lauma doesn't really dress up warm or anything, but...
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace.
What did I literally just called her a menace?
Think fast.
A couple more?
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Can she physically interact with that? No. That's cute though. Her movements are so interesting. She looked like she, brother? Why was I about to say Anakin Skywalker? Instead of Neil Armstrong. Are you guys there? Run and jump. Oh, she does a little twirl. Woo. She's like a ballerina. What in a Yuri on Ice is she doing? She's skating around.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Sweet.
Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food?
Even this is shocking to her?
I've never shared food with anyone before.
Oh, wow.
Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
It seems like she really wants to connect with them. She's learning a lot.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too.
Yo, someone gonna be on the naughty list this Christmas. I mean, this festival.
Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family. I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
Right.
It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
She wants to see us? That's cute. Although I'm starting to wonder whether or not we'd be able to sense her because of our moon fragment. Could they not, like, resonate?
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Teyvat.
Alice just
They
looking
lost
around
the
at the year
whole
2025.
foundation
Let's
for
go.
their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Teyvat's history.
That makes sense.
Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want.
Why can't they tell you what to do? Is she secretly one of them or something? I don't know. Like, Alice is so mysterious to me and such an interesting character that...
Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this
So
long.
we're lucky, basically.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture.
I love her voice actress, too. Like, the performance, she feels so great.
Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was
The moons
lost.
were gone.
The same logic applies to the present moon goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette.
So did the heavenly principles destroy the moons? Is that why?
And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Is her not being our friend enough? Like,
Wait, we did that to her?
we slowly killed her by trying to help?
Well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world.
I actually love her.
Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are 2 problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Teyvat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
Not necessarily,
I'm afraid
right?
a bygone faith and a former home won't be
Yeah.
of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
She doesn't even know her name. How am I supposed to know
Her
it?
name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
And that's probably why she's so cooked right now. If you were one of the strongest mages in the world, you wouldn't really be scared of HP. Wait, what? Oh, Heavenly Principles. Because I was like, Harry Potter, health points.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with.
Columbina.
Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name.
Not the one.
She's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and
Okay,
I'm
that's
sure
helpful.
she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too?
Yo, the Hex Girl's coming through this patch.
That means we've got 2 Hexenzirkel mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me.
She's annoying, dude. I love her.
Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Teyvat's border soon.
Oh, I'll miss her.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
She said, I don't care if you wanted to make a whole Nod-Krai team. You're going to remain a Klee main until I am summonable. Okay? And my answer to that is, yes, ma'am.
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your head.
Mind our heads? Something gonna fall on me?
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
No, no, no. What is that?
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Children? Varka as children is crazy. Yeah, right. There were some unexpected names.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Fair play, Paimon.
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
That looked like menacing energy.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Klee's a little angel.
She felt the power. She felt the stand energy coming off of her. I would have been scared too.
Glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
Oh, I don't want her to go.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
Yeah, she's probably just gonna like automate it.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
I mean, I can show you if you want, but I can't speak for Nod-Krai's, topography after we bring her here, so maybe we shouldn't. Oh, she looked like she's skating when she moves.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
It probably helps that they're having a festival, though.
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer
They're just bantering. She doesn't know about banter?
Just to fix a single chair!
It's interesting because this feels like the relationship she has with Marionette. I don't think this should feel confusing for her.
You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly.
You know, I think this might slowly help her understand her relationships with other people. She's not been getting it, but I actually think it will click with her by seeing how other people interact. When she saw what happened previously, she thought of us. I wonder if she'll think of Marionette and maybe Arlecchino after this.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Unscrew. She's not a robot too, girl.
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends.
She didn't understand. Tsundere exists.
What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
You was doing it. What do you mean? I saw some of the stuff you said last patch. That's cute though. I'm glad that by watching other people, she's able to understand her relationships with the people around her.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer.
There's no way you can see her.
Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me?
Is she starting to stabilize because...
Here you go.
There's someone behind her?
Oh.
She didn't feel the hand through her abdomen. Is crazy work, by the way.
Where were we?
I started to have faith she was starting to stabilize by thinking about the people she cared about.
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
You held out your hand and hope. I received no candy for it.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
They might know something. Oh, this sucks. That's awful. So we can't sense or resonate. I was almost certain that the Moon Marrow might be able to help us, but...
Columbina?
Oh. It did? We can sense her. We can feel her.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out.
That's going to give her more hope, thank God. I was going to say, that feels like a hopeless situation if even the Traveler could not sense her in any capacity. That made her smile. Oh, she's following them. I was thinking, why don't you go after them? She is coming with us. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Clea Nod-Krai? Oh, no. You just missed your mother. You just missed your mother. She was just here.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and... a name?
You. Your name. I wonder if Nicole will be able to sense her
Mr.
there.
Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion.
I can't wait to hear her slip up. No. I want to hear Nicole speak street. I want to hear her call me a G. Whatever she was saying before.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
I can believe it.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle.
She's like the Monkey D. Luffy of mages.
If I remember correctly, Being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements.
She's literally the monkey D. Luffy of mages.
If you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I don't know if I want to join them. I'm gonna be real.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her?
This is her, right?
You can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, hey, are you Nicole?
Hey, are you Nicole?
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
This is so comedic for no reason.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Is she?
Oh, true.
Oh, you just made that up?
That would be this young lady, then?
Yeah, I'm glad Lauma's observant. Her back tattoo.
Hey there.
She has
Sorry
a pretty
to disturb
design.
you, but are you Miss Nicole?
2 Hex girls in 1 act is crazy.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
She wouldn't even give him eye contact. Yo, can we get a Twitch emote of the back of Nicole's head?
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry.
No, she's capping.
Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
Instant thought transmission.
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you.
This is really interesting. So, like, when she talked to us through the teapot, that was just her normal method of speaking anyway.
It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
I love her, like, her hairpiece here. Is that just a part of her hat? Hold on, are you telling me to put her hat on, she has to tie it into her hair?
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean,
apparently you're a child to her, so.
We have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
She did save us in Fontaine.
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
So not everything is preordained then. Some things can be decided upon. That's okay.
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself.
The hair flip? Nicole, the unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if only they'd write, and the silent angel, yet also the orator. The orator? The instant they utter a word, etc., etc. She got 2 etcetras? I love the Hex Girl's intros, by the way. And she looks like a Sailor Moon character. I really like her design. Actually, if you told me she was in Honkai Impact 3rd, I would believe you.
No, stop! Alice, I can't believe it.
Shut up. Alice is the one doing the intros? Hold on, does that mean she's straight up Deadpool? This implies that every time we've got a character introduction, Alice is the one that's been doing it. Alice might be the best character in the entire game.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexenzirkel. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything?
This is...
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
Is she just doing it for the Hex Girls, or like... Because you're telling me the time the doctor walked in and his, like, introduction popped up, Alice did that and he couldn't see it? Like, what are we... I don't know.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to.
She does seem like...
Not used to face-to-face interactions?
Yeah, that could be it. It could be she's a little awkward face-to-face, which is fine. But she comes across like a lot younger and more innocent compared to Alice. I mean, I guess anybody would, right?
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Look at Columbina. I mean, Casper just standing there.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
I love the character writing in Nod-Krai.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
Oh, you can't hear anything.
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously
Because she's not targeting you, because she can't see you.
Introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Angel?
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
That is really interesting, because the rest of them are sailors, right?
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan.
Right, the Lord of
They
the
call
Night.
her the Lord of the Night.
She does look like an angel. This checks out.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
Yeah, this is the first, like, angel we've actually seen, like, in physical form.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks.
Yeah, tell me more.
Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not.
No.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Please do.
I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels.
I like the hats. This dude looked kind of evil, though. And why he posed like he's, like, on the middle of a rap album. The three moons retreated beyond... Because I was thinking, why the hell... Hold on. Wait, what? They retreated to beyond the full sky. So the full sky existed before the moons. I thought the full sky was there to cover up that the moons were broken, like they didn't exist. So then what was the initial purpose of the full sky? Just to split Tevat off from everywhere else? From somewhere? From the abyss, I guess. To protect it from the abyss makes sense.
But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary Flame,
She's just chasing
they
animals
sought
around?
to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
That's mad annoying because this could be helpful for Columbina to learn and understand if she doesn't, but she can't hear it.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed, for it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
It's almost a similar situation to what happened with the Frost Moon Scions, but not quite.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The
Is
angels
Sephiroth?
who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
That's fair.
Well, I mean...
It's not, huh?
Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
How can you not love the Hex girls? They're so quirky.
It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is...
She's embarrassed.
Yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes.
Oh, actually?
A portal. Yes.
So that's how we can send Columbina back if she wants to return home, huh?
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
She's actually really cute.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Columbina's sitting back there bored. Like, you know when, like, back in the day when your parents saw someone they knew outside, you didn't know them, so you're just waiting for them to be done talking? That's how she's sitting there. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. I want to go home.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time.
That's a way to put it.
We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together at...
She is a yapper, but I like her.
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
I think you could have just said portal again.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
All right. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup.
She's giving energy a little bit of like Petra from Fire Emblem or like Starfire from the Teen Titans.
By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the moon goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Making a portal to the portal.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name?
Now she understands.
Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Oh, look how excited she sounds.
Excuse me, Miss...
Hey, Chris Brown.
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater
She trying to take
detail.
Lauma on a date? Yo, chill. Relax. She's taken. All right, Nefa's right there. Nice try. I mean, you know, a little bit of trouble in paradise right now, but chill.
Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers.
A lot of the lore in this game from fairy tales and like stories are actually true things that happen, so it makes sense. So I'm wondering if it's Nicole that kind of created this way of doing it, or has been suggesting it across time.
Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So
maybe she's the one that writes them.
See you later then. Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen.
She doesn't realize she's still
dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Nicole, I don't think you realize you're admitting your thoughts to us.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
That makes sense.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Yo, are the Hex Girls the best group of characters in the game, actually, now I think about it? We've seen 2 of them, and I already am obsessed with both.
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all.
It's the Sitlali situation all over again? Fact, I was trying to think of who that was. It was Sitlali.
I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Teyvat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Harbingers are probably still the best, but not the most functional group. I don't know, of the 2 Hex... Alice clears every character in the game, so by that alone, for me, personally...
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuthar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable.
And how are you able to tell which is which?
There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name.
Right.
Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina.
Which is fair.
It wouldn't surprise me if, even back
she wanted
then,
family.
she had
She didn't want to be
already
worshipped.
begun to reject the name Kuthar and everything it represented.
Are you going to stop calling her that?
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
She doesn't answer to that.
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kuthar seemed to be.
Based on what?
Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such,
Okay, so this is something she's done
I know that
recently.
there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
reliable sources too.
You never know. Might be something in there that you missed. I'm a fan in the quest so far. I've seen Alice, and I love her. Nicole was a lot of fun too. I really warmed up to those characters very quickly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just meeting the entire cast of the Hex Girls. So, yeah, man. I'm liking this so far. Obviously, this one is more, a little bit more lore heavy and more character building, it feels like. Which is fine. I thought this was going to be like straight up a filler patch, but it doesn't actually feel like that. So that's cool.
Sure. Give me a moment.
I'm thinking about it, right?
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi.
It'll be crazy if she does something like this by the end of that. That'll be crazy. I'm looking at Columbina, and I'm thinking, hold on, you couldn't touch the balloons with your hand, but you can sit on rocks and you can walk on the ground. What determines what you can touch and what you can't touch, actually? I'm confused by that. Like, she's sitting up there?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, she did not do that. She's laughing at it.
Sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
Alright, bro.
The vast
Stop
majority
glazing.
of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these.
I thought she said fanfic
I
for a
trust
sec.
you understand my criteria a little better now.
I mean, she is straight. They are writing fan fictions about them, and she's like, "Nah, this is fanfic, bro." Out.
Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text nenever even met Kutar.
Sometimes she's just staring into space.
Her eyes are always closed.
Oh wait, yeah. But this is like beg the question to me, because she talks about like seeing stuff, and I'm like, can you see though? Like, how are you seeing? Are you Daredevil? How does your sight work?
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees.
So she did it for them.
Tar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I could see it. I feel like she might do it by hand though. She did it.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone.
Similar to Fujitora, you think that's how she could see like Haki? That's what I was saying. Like, is this some Daredevil type beat? Is she seeing through Kuvaki? Like, she's sensing like Kuvaki in the atmosphere, and that's what allows her to see?
The Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people.
And it's still there to this day. That's crazy. The wind didn't take it down or nothing? That Kuvaki must have been strong.
Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years.
Thing is, they're calling it a miracle, but to her, it's just like a thing she would do, like she's just helping someone, as if she would every day. Like,
huh? Any thoughts after reading that?
It does give off a lonesome feeling. Like, imagine you just go to the shops and everyone heralds you as a hero for picking up the milk. Like, that's like the equivalent we're talking about here. It's like, oh, okay. Like, I can't just be a normal person. Like, everything I do has to be blown up to such high expectation and high proportion. Like, I really can't just get the damn milk?
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Yeah, and he just left like, oh my god, it's a miracle. I don't know what to do. Like,
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records.
Probably because she was not necessarily afraid, but thought like maybe her actions were wrong because she got left alone for it, instead of having someone by her side to do, you know, normal people things.
But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
I bet this is probably really nice for her to see people who actually understand her, how she thinks, and her actions, though. I bet just seeing them talk this through makes her feel less alone.
Oh, that's so sad.
And a bird flew off to... Come on, man.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
The most heroic part is actually get back home after getting the milk. Look, I don't have no kids.
Right? Let's go back to Nashitown and see how he's doing.
That's not what I meant.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too.
You know, you can teleport to a different city. Obviously, but I was locked into a cutscene. So what was I going to do at that point? Like, I'm trapped. I don't want to play the. I don't want to play the Archon quest like beginning off stream, but then say, sorry guys, I already started it off stream and continue. I want you guys to experience the whole thing with me. So I just had to stop and just wait. Like, obviously I can teleport somewhere. Actually, I couldn't teleport somewhere different because I was trapped in a cutscene, but hey. And it's not like I knew that was going to happen before when I started the dailies, you know? You did the witch's homework first? Yeah, I still need to do that. I don't know whether or not to do it on stream. We'll see.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does.
That was
now
quick.
You're back. We can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation of the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name.
Look at the devil.
But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life.
Fair.
Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Yeah, this is... Hold on. The golden apple... The golden apple archive. I've seen this somewhere. I don't know what that is, but I know I've seen this. Where have I seen this, man? In the Acon arc of Albedo, where they tried to lock that fool up.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the Phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method.
The Alice Denden
Takes me
Mushi.
right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Then I'll be Kaya.
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like this.
I forgot I called that for Makoto. I forgot I called him Makoto. Oh no.
It's you.
Oh no.
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human
Hat Guy is hilarious.
I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nod-Krai.
Hat Guy?
Right? Right, Mum and Dad? To be fair, I prefer Hat Guy over Makoto.
Name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. Hat Guy,
I like how they came up with this because obviously, like, it's just like the Traveler has like a name that you've given, so they don't want to call him the Wanderer, I guess. So Hat Guy it is.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy.
We last saw each other on the boat ride here.
Mr. Guy. Mike Guy. Okay, where the hell Rock Lee at then?
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
Hat Guy's way funnier than it should be.
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Of course you got beef with that fool, so it's perfect you're here actually.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
Not really sure if the Wanderer has blood. I mean, Hat Guy has blood, but hey, you could say that.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondik, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
You could say he's a Zondik, alright, that's for sure.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Yo, fucking chill, bro. I love him, dude. He's so funny.
Last we heard,
He called that man Kanye West.
we heard that a few times before, even coming to Nod-Krai. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record?
Fuck up, my man. I was literally about to say it felt like a criminal record.
Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
I don't know if he wants to hang with his ex-colleagues, but...
Sure.
Oh, he's fine.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so...
It's just those two, of course,
talk to them. Try to be...
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
One thing I will say about Hat Guy and Sandrone is, to me, like, the idea that one is a puppet and the other one just, I think she is also a robot or a machine. Whether she's a cyborg or an android, I don't know. But I feel like there's something for those two to connect on there. So I'm fascinated by the prospect of that and their interactions. And why the hell they wouldn't have... I guess if they just weren't close enough. I feel like that's something they could have connected on.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
All right. He really is good vibes. I love Varka. Hey, Makoto. Yeah, I was wondering if he's here for revenge against the Doctor.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
I really find it interesting how you could see the blend of personalities within him now.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
What does that have to do with the present situation? What kind of metaphor? There they are. Wait, she kind of...
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Interesting. I guess they forgot about him because of all those shenanigans.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
Her attitude.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
Because he knows you.
So as I mentioned
Actually, did they meet?
The Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nod-Krai to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, You did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this way back.
You flatter me.
Where do I even start?
You hate that guy?
Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
That works for us.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people.
I can't tell you how much I love how much she trusts us, you know? You think the doctor would be able to remember Hat Guy? I was literally thinking the same thing. I'm like, I don't know whether or not, like, potentially, because he has some weird timey-wimey shenanigans going on, no Doctor Who pun intended, but like with these different versions of himself, I don't know if he's managed to create any since Nahida obviously stripped him of that. But like, I don't know, because of stuff like that, I feel like he might have some backup, so I don't trust that he doesn't remember him in some aspect.
Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
That kind of puts Arlecchino at risk a little bit too now, though.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nod-Krai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred.
But how can we trust that there's not multiple... See, this whole shadow clone jutsu this man has going on makes me think he could still be here anyway. I don't know.
Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're
I'm curious what they did,
different people.
but also scared.
He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears.
ADHD king, let's go.
The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
She doesn't want to remember that loss.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
He said he also strikes me as, he's speaking from experience, bro. He's triggered a little bit.
This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No.
He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have
He's
died.
actually a waste man, by the way.
And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. A waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
Yo, why Columbina poking her face like it's Facebook in 2006? Chill. What are we doing? She's such a troll. You could tell she missed messing with her, though. That's hilarious.
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs, especially when it comes to Dottore.
Yep, you're giving yourself away a little bit.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information.
He said, "I'm out."
Questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Yeah, Arlecchino's not stupid at all. She was like, hold on, you know a little bit too much, bro. What's going on?
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
I don't think she's going to let that slide either.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore.
You have too much in common. It's actually crazy how much they have in common. Do I ship it?
Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather...
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
And that is how you know she's a tsundere and how she really thinks they're friends. Because she's... Look at her smiling in the back. Because she thinks she's not there. She doesn't realize she's there to hear this. But saying something like, considering our relationship, that's how you know she treasures her and she feels like she's treasured back. That's very cute.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't? Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply.
Interesting.
The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in
Bored as hell.
Snezhnaya doing
Look,
basically
she
nothing.
kicking her feet bored right now. That's how she felt the whole time.
The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden.
It's an interesting one.
For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming.
That's why you take it out on her?
I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And you felt like that time was what's happening to you now?
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Wonder if we'll find that out later. Oh! It was Makoto, hat guy, but she doesn't remember.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
What is it?
something come to mind?
Oh, I want to shout to her from the rooftops is cute.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it.
I know it's gonna make for an epic cutscene.
Me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name.
That's because you've been shouting it the entire time. You're just used to it.
I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
What did I just say? Did I write this game?
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
See, you have so many people that care about you.
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy.
I like how Marionette's warming up to us too, because I really liked her, and when she first showed up, I was a little afraid that it would not be mutual, but yeah, man, I don't know. I just love our developing a relationship with members of the Fatui. Such a complex but fun group.
Here you are.
Here we go. See, I love that the Wanderer has people he can relate to in Albedo and Durin too, because they're also not quite your regular human.
Oh, that guy.
Stop calling him that. This is too
How
funny.
come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dottore has been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked?
That's kind of crazy, and I guess that makes him feel a little guilty.
And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
That's a lot of a burden to bear, isn't it?
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
And if she's saying it, it must be something we could do.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible.
Believe. What did I just say? I said if she is telling you to do that, she's not that much of a troll. She won't tell you to do something you can't do. You must believe it possible to do.
I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
So why would he give up at 40?
But you're still going.
Yes.
Oh, what in the Naruto Sasuke framed shot was this?
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about
I respect what
you
he's saying,
wanna
though.
do. As long as you don't believe it's futile.
You know what?
It isn't.
Hat guy, I wasn't familiar with your game, bro. He was spitting game the whole time. I respect that. He said, don't believe in it just because someone else says so. Believe in it because that's what you want to believe in.
Yeah.
Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul. But the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
So they need to use his abyssal power.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
That actually makes a lot of sense. I didn't consider what had happened in Sumeru. But yeah, good point.
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
I'm really liking Durin's character arc here as well. Like, we're really seeing him grow quite a lot in this short span of time. And seeing someone like the Wanderer Hat Guy and his older brother supporting him is very cute.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Am I about to be Durin? Let's go. Considering Alice instructed us to do this, it's kind of apt that I'd be saving someone's daughter the same way that... Oh, what the hell, boy? Oh.
I hear someone inside.
No.
Are you in there? What is this?
Leave.
It's dangerous. I should get out of here.
You should. Now, can I help you? Oh. So you're cooked in there, though?
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Yeah, we could have just extended his life by like 30 seconds.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Wait, what? It's back here? Oh, did I get him killed? I thought I needed to... I thought I needed to fight them, but no.
The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
You saved him.
Quickly, let's keep up.
This is interesting. Could this create a new split timeline, or would it affect ours?
So many monsters.
I guess I have to just blow these guys up. I'm seeing barrels
There's
everywhere.
still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Yep. Okay. I didn't get them all. Wait till they're all in. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, no. Oh, scared the hell out of me. There's Morias. Oh, thank God.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
And what are you? Are you not a survivor?
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
Alright, we gotta blow this fool up too.
Monster!
There's no way we're letting it happen.
If he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Don't make me do it all from scratch, bro.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Also, you guys are right. Backpack too? This might actually be a Klee reference. Alice just wanted to see a daughter with a big backpack saved.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
I'll be honest, if this happens a lot during this arc, it will cook me. Oh, I'm cooked. It's over. Sorry, gang. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Alright, so we're not letting him in there. Damn.
Stop!
I was thinking that looks
can't let him get
cooked.
any further in.
We're really playing with this man's life, though.
She's passed this way. Why? Why won't you let me go in?
Because you're about to get cooked, my boy.
Searched and searched and searched just for this. But how will I find her without any clues?
Look, it's ReZero. It's Return by Death. I'm telling you, this ain't it. We'll find another way.
I no longer have anywhere else to go.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We were cooked either way on that, huh?
He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate.
We kind of changed it for quite a while, though, didn't we? I know at the end there, it pretty much resulted in the same, but like the rate at which you managed to affect things is impressive. I think.
Hat guy, let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Such a good lad.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Are you seeing everything we've been through again? You starting to understand? It's starting to click for you?
What's going on?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I...
He's getting that... He's getting that ReZero treatment. That must be traumatizing, seeing yourself die multiple times, though, if he remembers that.
Huh? Wait.
You can see us.
Who are you?
Have we affected him with Abyss so much that he's at a point where he can...
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling, but you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories.
That's
like things
crazy.
I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
That's so opposite. Durin and Hat Guy.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search.
Maybe she escaped and lived. And if you escape now, you end up finding her.
How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know?
Can Athel eat with us? How's he sitting on that stool?
Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Oh, the way I read that, I was like, don't you mean they built a giant tree into an academy? But like, I get what they're saying.
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
They don't exist yet.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived.
Okay.
What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see.
Yeah, it's looking cooked.
Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
Well,
they are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
He said that like he lived his whole life in Mondstadt, bless him.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look.
Feels like you're right at home there, though.
But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew.
Absolute cinema. Sorry, playing this and playing Honkai Star at the same time. I just started Amphorius. The Black Tide is the Abyss, and the Abyss is the Black Tide, and they're both Honkai from Honkai Impact 3rd. It has to be. There's just no way, bro. Genuinely though, that was cool for them to have written Black Tide here when they've been talking about Abyss occasionally in reference to the Black Tide. That's so fire. Hoyoverse, I see you.
I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard.
I hope we find a letter or a book. What if she makes a book about this and we can read it?
May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
I hope you find her, man. At least you have knowledge of what not to do now. Maybe he can help himself.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question? You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me.
He created me is crazy, but I guess, yeah.
As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison...
That's cute.
I know nothing about you.
I need to see how he's going to react hearing that he's someone's friend.
Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
Durin, I don't think you understand what you just said to this man and probably what it means to him. And what it means to me. You're friends? Nah.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
That was cute, man.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
You're a waste man. Tell him. Just tell him.
Alright. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
It's crazy, because I guess, in a way, you could almost call, I almost said Rukkhadevata. Wrong one. You could almost call Nahida and Hat Guy siblings too, in a similar manner to Albedo and Durin.
Yeah,
being siblings.
But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that...
Oh, here we go.
Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy, but no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that, but the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
You just didn't want to scare him.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
This is really cute. It's like someone who's fallen into darkness is trying to prevent him, who's pure as anything, from doing the same thing. This is... I really like their character relationship so far.
I will. I promise.
All right. Break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends. It's me. What have you been up to?
I missed that voice.
I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border.
Oh, well, we've affected things?
The
So we must have...
amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before. And the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
That's her expertise. Oh man, we finished Act 5 already. Nah. That was so beautiful though.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way.